back to Prissy Beauty. Thanks for tuning in for this video today. I have a what's in my bag video that I want to share with you, and I find this tag very interesting because I can never get sick of watching these videos on YouTube because they're always different, just like any other video on YouTube. But this one is interesting because I'm always curious to find out what people carry. You know, not a single woman out there walk around without a bag, so it just leaves you wondering what's in there. So I'm the kind of girl that likes a big bag because I'm always carrying things around, and I commute to go to work, so I don't have the extra storage in my car to actually count on. I take buses and I walk. I work in New York City, so it's a lot of like walking and public transportation, which is not always the most fun thing in the world, but anyhow, so I do like roomy and big bags. So speaking of bags, let me show you what my bag is. Currently, I've been wearing this bag a lot, and it's a black tote bag by Coach. I don't know the exact model. I'll look it up and put it in an annotation here somewhere. And it's just the black pattern, you know, the most discreet black pattern that Coach has, with the tiny little symbol Coach here, and it's fabric, and then has the leather handles that you can adjust. You have 3 levels to adjust the handles if you want. I've been currently wearing it the longest because it just kind of hangs better on my shoulders. So in the back of the bag, there's a little pouch that you can use for extra, you know, like sometimes I just shove it in a magazine or something like that here. And then on the sides, there's also an extra room. It's kind of hard to get into these side pockets here, so I don't necessarily put anything there. But this is the bag. And then you can, you know, inside is just a big pouch, and then it has some, you know, the traditional pocket and things like that. It's very standard. My phone's ringing. And then you can also zip this, which I don't find the most practical zipper in the world because you have to connect it every time, but it runs pretty smoothly, so it's kind of nice. So let's get started and see what's inside of the bag. Okay, so let's jump right in, and let me start with, I guess, my wallet. It's just I change my wallet all the time, but this one I bought this at Century 21, and it's leather, and it's a very nice green color that I really like. It has a nice pocket in the back for change, and then when you open inside, it has, I'm not going to show you this, but it has nice dividers, you know, for coupons, for cash, or whatever here. And then there's another one, and it's, I believe it's leather made in Italy, so I thought it was kind of nice. And then it has another, you know, another divider here. I usually keep cash here with, you know, whatever it is that I usually use the most. Most of the time is my bus tickets. And I mean, it's quite a heavy wallet, so maybe in a few months I'm gonna change this because it becomes heavy once you start filling up with junk, which we tend to do all the time. So my wallet. Then another thing is kind of boring, but I do carry, it's an umbrella. Like I said, I do have to walk by the time I get off the bus to the office, so if it's raining, it's a mess, so usually I carry my little umbrella, although I hate umbrellas. It's always nice to have, and this one is very light, so it doesn't take up too much room in my bag. Another thing I carry a lot, and I carry everywhere, it's a little notebook. And then I try to keep the pen inside of the notebook because I do carry 2 other things, like a lead pencil and a eraser, but sometimes they get lost inside of the bag, so I usually keep the pen inside, and I usually take notes all the time. If I have to go somewhere, I'll write down directions. If I have ideas for YouTube, for whatever, I write down here. So everything that comes to mind, I keep my little notebook. And this one is very tiny and has the elastic that goes around, so it's easy to keep everything together. So I'm always taking notes, no matter how much the technology advances. I'm always taking notes on my little notepad. Then I have my sunglasses, which this is just a pouch because it's easier to carry around. I don't usually keep them in here, but in the bag is easier than the actual hard case. And my sunglasses are this Armani Exchange, which is also time to change. I'm getting sick of these glasses, but I do like pretty big ones that cover up all your face. Another thing I carry in my bag all the time, because I never know when I'm going to need, is my digital picture camera, which is just a point shoot regular camera. I got this as a present for my mother-in-law, and I keep it in my bag all the time because sometimes at work I need to take pictures for some reason, for working on a project or whatever. If I want to see something cool in the city that I want to take a picture of, so I like to keep that with me at all times. My keys with all this crap of little store cards and gym memberships and all kinds of things, which also gets pretty heavy. Then another thing I carry is my iPod. I cannot live without this. And I don't have a smartphone. I have a very old flip phone. So I keep my iPod with me at all times, on the bus, on the street. I'm always listening to music because sometimes the noise on the street is not the most pleasant thing to listen to. Then just kind of like all over the place in the bag, and they change places all the time. I keep an extra deodorant. I keep a little hairbrush, hand cream, and then my EOS balm that you can see I'm using it a lot. Which is almost time to get a new one to put in here. And then I also carry tissues, because you should always have tissues in your bag. It's always very helpful to have. And then lastly, well, I usually keep like a hair clip like this. It was out of my bag because I was using it before, but just for hot days, for days that your hair is not the greatest, so I keep one of these with me at all times as well. And then last but not least, and the most important thing, is this little pouch over here. I got the pouch for like $1 at Michael's, and they had a ton of different designs, so I got a bunch of them, and I thought they would actually rip apart very easily. But surprisingly, they've been holding up very well. And the question for me is like, what don't I have in this little pouch? I have all kinds of things. I don't really carry makeup with me, like heavy, all face kind of makeup thing, because I do have a little stash at work, and I put my makeup on in the morning before I go to work. But I do carry quite a variety of little lip glosses, lipsticks, and so on. So let's just start. So I have those kinds of things that we all know what these are. We always should have those. My birth control stays here at all times as well. Then I have little, band-aids that I carry in these. I'm gonna try to take everything out of this, and hopefully I'll be able to put them back in here, because I can't believe how much stuff I actually carry in here. I have these little wipes to clean my sunglasses, and I used to wear glasses, so I used to clean my glasses with them. They don't scratch, which is very good. What else? I carry an extra mirror with me. And then Purell sanitizing wipes. Cannot tell you how useful these things are. You're walking around and touching doors and touching handles and all that kind of grossness that at the end of the day you just want to take a shower kind of thing that comes from walking around New York City every day. Can't tell you how handy these things are. Very helpful. Okay, now maybe moving on to makeup. I do carry my MAC blot powder. My shade is medium dark, and it has a mirror here as well, and I use this every day to kind of blot my face and get rid of shiny face. That happens all the time, especially in the summer. Then I have a few different lip glosses, lipsticks, and whatever. I carry the Peach Parfait Revlon lip butter, which I love. This line of Kate Moss line of lipsticks by Rimmel, really love. Believe this shade is, it's either 80 or 08. I can't say exactly, but it reminds me of like Modesty by MAC. Really like this color. It's like a dusty rose kind of color. Then I'm currently carrying around this Cabana Girl by Philosophy. It's just like a lip gloss. Very delicious. It tastes so good. This Revlon gloss, I think the color is Peach Sheen. I love peach kind of colors. It's the kind that you twist, and I've actually used up a lot. As you can see, there's just a tiny bit of product left. I really like this color. Really like it. And I came across this Rimmel fuchsia kind of super pink color, which scares me a little bit, but it is very pretty. and I've been keeping with me as well. So I have somewhat of a variety of different colors if I need, you know, it kind of goes with any kind of look that I have. So I keep that, and then I also carry a little concealer stick for little blemishes or whatever it might show up on my face during the day. You never know. And I think as far as makeup, that's about it. And then I have a little Marc Jacobs Daisy. This is like a roll-on, a little perfume. This has been my favorite for a while. I have the full-size bottle, and I carry this with me here as a spare in case I need to touch up on my perfume during the day, which don't usually happen. A little Tide to Go. This came very handy, you know, a while back. I spilled stuff all over myself and I had to clean and get rid of stains, so this became very handy to me. I also have my refreshed eye drops. It's just like a moisturizing eye drop because I'm in front of the computer every day in an air-conditioned office, and my eyes get very red during the day, so I usually keep them moist with those things. Then I carry earplugs with me because sometimes it just gets too noisy around. I just want to kind of space out and do my thing, so I wear earplugs. Then I have like a lock that I carry with me at all times as well, because sometimes I need to put that in my gym locker and I do decide to go to the gym. What else? I have those, like a flash drive, like for storage, you know, documents, files, pictures, what have you. A hair tie that I keep with me as well. And then lastly, I have a pair of tweezers, which are also very helpful and handy at times. The last thing I actually carry in my bag is my Kindle, which I love. It's, you know, you can carry all kinds of books in here and it's not super heavy, and my husband got me this nice little case that protects my Kindle, so this is what I also carry. There's never enough entertainment when you take a bus every day. You either want to listen to music, read something. So that's all I have in my bag. Quite a lot of stuff, right? I hope you enjoyed this video. Share with me what's in your bag. Leave me a link, a video response down there. Leave me comments, questions, whatever you have, whatever you got. Subscribe to my channel, and I'll talk to you soon. Thanks for watching. Bye.